Okay. Banger? True. 331 is a banger. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? When you start streaming on YouTube, I don't know if you remember, Minato. I streamed on YouTube a long ass time ago, but recently I decided I want to multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch. It's just I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I don't know how. So until I figure that out, I'm gonna just stream on YouTube. This is really different. Wait, what do you mean? Not a 30-minute. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. I just wasn't taking a shit. That's why. I just went to go take a piss and then I was back. Yo, Kevin. Oh my God, Kevin. How are you, King? Square Enix said we all about to eat good today. Dude, did you guys see the Crisis Core trailer they uploaded after the direct? Oh my God, I was shitting my pants, brother. One, it was a good ass trailer. Two, holy shit, it was like beautiful. It's been a while. It's been a long ass time, bro. It's about to be a while again, dude. I'm still busy, but I'm making good progress on stuff. I have more clients than before, but it's not that bad, to be honest. Billy Kametz, oh my God, dude, the fucking goat. I played 13 Sentinels and just finished it. Oh yeah, I still haven't played it yet. I really need to. I pray that we don't get all the same info that we did in Nintendo Direct. That would suck. I honestly don't really have any predictions for this state of play. Like, I mean, hopes. I guess I want to see FF16, but I don't think that's gonna be here. So every time you did your rare stream, I was either at work or away. So that makes sense. That makes sense. However, I'll be half paying attention. Finally starting Xenoblade 3. Lucky ass motherfucker. I've been wanting to play Xenoblade 3 so fucking bad. She just sits there and I just eye it down like, oh my God, I want to play it so bad. I was able to catch a few streams. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, man. I was able to see the Yakuza Domina quest live. Oh, did you? I'm sorry. Can I check your DMs for a comparison vid? Oh my God.
A soldier trademark.
Oh, you.
Holy, the audio quality is so funny too. Like, new Zach, it's like a soldier trademark, and then like the old Zach, like the audio is so shit. It sounds so bad. Oh my God, it's gorgeous though, dude. Holy fuck, it looks so good. So dude, seeing Cisne was like wild. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. What happened? I was in class and the director's on. Dude, it was a long ass direct. It was like an hour long. There's a lot of good shit. I uploaded my reaction to my VODs channel if you want to check it out. I very much enjoyed it. It was great. Xenoblade 3 is phenomenal, bro. I see you on it like all day, every day, bro. I want to play it so bad. I'm probably gonna stream it, but I just don't know when. I'm not a big fan of Zach's new voice. A lot of people aren't. I never played the original Crisis Core, so I can't really like. I mean, I've watched it, so like I know what the voice actor sounds like, but it doesn't sound bad to me. Like I think the new is extremely no one probably agrees with me on this. I actually think the new voice actor sounds pretty close to the original, so it kind of just sounds the same to me, except he has more of like a, I don't know how to explain it. The new Zach has a little more like teenager nerdy voice, like a bit to it, but it sounds very similar to me. Damn, my bad. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, man, got a new mic recent. Oh, did you? What'd you get? I'm probably finishing it tonight, and so far Xenoblade 3 is truly my favorite game. Well then, you know what you have to do? You gotta go back and you go, yeah, nasally. That's the right term. He does sound a lot more nasally than you, Zach. Like, I'm soldier first class. You gotta go back and play Xenoblade 1 and 2. I've been looking up. I listened to a 23 episode podcast. Each episode was 2 hours long on the story of Xenogears. And it was probably the best thing I've done in the past month and a half. Jesus Christ. Xenogears is fucking cool. I think Tetsuya Takahashi is just kind of a genius. I hope Bandai puts Xenosaga like remasters out. That shouldn't be funny because I'm also called Zach. Oh. You're an idiot, man. You tried Splatoon? I did. It's really fun. I haven't had a lot of time to really play much of anything. I said this during the direct stream. I honestly haven't really played a game in the past like 2 months, but I did play like maybe an hour of Splatoon 3. It was really fun. I didn't actually. Yeah, I know. They announced they're doing a Splatfest this morning, so that'll be fun. Xenogears separate from Xenosaga? Yeah. So I watched a lot of videos on this because I wanted to brush up on the lore of the Xeno stuff. So this is crazy. All right. I'll link the podcast I listen to because I recommend you listen to that for like the actual like good details. But Tetsuya Takahashi, the director of the Xeno games, he originally worked at Square Enix, okay, back in the 90s, I believe. And he was on the team to create Final Fantasy VII, okay? And his pitch for Final Fantasy VII was essentially the plot of Xenogears. But Square was like, oh, this is kind of like dark and like kind of crazy, so maybe you should just make your own game, which is what he did. He made Xenogears under Square Enix, which is why in Final Fantasy VII, I'm not going to spoil this part of the game, but later on there's a part where Cloud is actually saying the lyrics to the theme song of Xenogears. It's kind of like to pay homage to it. And then, yeah, so Xenogears, it did well, but Square Enix released a film in the mid 2000s called Spirits Within. It's terrible. It tanked really bad and Square Enix lost a lot of fucking money. So they never proceeded to do Xenogears 2 because they didn't have the money for it. So Tetsuya Takahashi was like, shit, what do I do? And he decided to leave the company, joined Namco, and then created Xenosaga with the intention to basically do the story that he was going to do with Xenogears, but under Xenosaga. However, the project was too ambitious for him. It was going to be a six game series, but it was too ambitious. He was only able to do 3, and funnily enough, he didn't even get to direct the second game. He had there were like problems that he had during development, so he couldn't do the second game. So he really only did 1 and 3. But there was a non-localized Japanese version of Xenosaga 2 for the DS, Japan only, where he actually got to like fix the story of Xenosaga 2. Then I don't know exactly what happened between him and his ties with Namco, but Nintendo buys Monolith Soft, and then Tetsuya Takahashi's like, fuck man, I just want to tell this fucking story that's been in my head since the fucking 90s, man. Like, oh my god. So then he creates Xenoblade 3 fans, hold your pogs. He begins development on a game called Project Noah. And Project Noah, eventually the title becomes officially called Minato, okay? And then from there, Nintendo, I can't remember exactly who, I think it was Satoru Iwata, but I could be wrong, approached Tetsuya Takahashi and they were like, damn bro, you know what? Don't call it Minato, dude. You're like the Xeno god. You should call it Xeno something. And he's like, all right, Xenoblade. So he makes Xenoblade 1, and there you go, dude. Now he's just like the king, bro. He's just making bangers. Hey, Georgie. Hey, oh, this mic is kind of... it's actually the same microphone. I just have a different preamp now. I have a better preamp now. So it's like boosting my mic, or boosting the power a lot better. This isn't Fire Emblem. What the fuck? True. Oh my god, bro, I saw so many people like, oh my god, the new Fire Emblem hinges on nostalgia. I'm like, I don't care, man. You get to summon personas. Ooh, pleases the ears. Does it actually? I listened back to myself and I was like, wow, I sound kind of different. So what you're telling us is that everything is gonna go to shit after the 3rd game. That's the funny part. I think Nintendo has been the only company that's allowed Tetsuya Takahashi 100% like full freedom and like a full team to be able to like, so he doesn't get fucked pretty much like the previous games. But the one thing that I've noticed just looking at the history, obviously I've only played the Xenoblade games, but looking at the history, it seems like disc 2 of all of the previous games are what gets fucked. It's very interesting. So like, because Xenogears is a masterpiece apparently to people that have played it, but disc 2, funnily enough, isn't really an entire game. Half of Xenogears 2 is just looking at like the main character sitting in a chair and telling the story to you. And you might be like, what the fuck? Why is that? And it's because he only had, I think, 1 or 2 years to develop the game, but ran out of time to finish the game. So he condensed a lot of that game into just like talking, and then like so a lot of the second disc of Xenogears is just text, and then all of a sudden you're in the final dungeon and you can like move again. It's wild. And then Xenosaga, I can't remember which one it is. I want to say it's Xenosaga 2 disc 2 or Xenosaga 3 disc 2. One of them has a disc 2, and apparently it's just kind of messy. But you know, again, I haven't played it, so I can't judge myself. But all that's like really fucking wild to me. Yo, what's up, Dave? What's up, King? Only enough Xenoblade 1 and 2 are both tongues episode 5. Torna is episode 4, presumably. Okay, see, that's always like wild to me, right? Because now that I have like the knowledge of Xenosaga, or Xenogears, I want to go through and play Xenoblade 1 and 2 again to like see why it's so close to Xenogears. Because, all right, this is like a major spoiler for Xenogears, but like I don't really consider it a spoiler. I'll wait like 5 seconds. So at the end of Xenogears, I'm not gonna say like what happens, but basically after the credits, it says Xenogears, episode 5, the end. And you're just like, what the fuck? Because it's not the 5th game, right? It's the first game. But he created a whole, like, I think 6-part timeline, and Xenogears was technically episode 5 of it. It's like some Star Wars shit. It's crazy. That's why Xenosaga was gonna be 6 parts, but he never got to do that. I'm done with spoilers, Augustus. Don't worry. You sound much better when watching your Twitch files and your playthrough P3 and P4. Mic was one of the best decisions you made. Yeah, it's not my mic. It's my preamp. It's actually the same mic. You can tell if you look. But yeah, bro, what the fuck? How do you even go through all this shit in order? It's from what I have gleaned from my lore research, if you only do the games and you don't do outside stuff, it's Xenogears, Xenosaga 1, 2, 3, and then Xenoblade 1, 2, 3. But you have to keep in mind, from what I get at least, every time he's rebooted the Xenogears franchise, it's essentially the same story he's trying to tell, but like changed a bit. It's why I'm saying it's like a reboot, because Xenosaga is Xenogears, but like rebooted. Xenoblade is Xenogears, but rebooted. With like different characters and like, but the overall premise, the theme of it is trying to tell the same story that Xenogears did. And it seems like Xenoblade is going to be Tetsuya Takahashi's chance to finally tell that story. And I don't know, dude. I know this all sounds like really boring and like fucking lame and shit, but I love this kind of stuff, dude. That's why when Masahiro Sakurai made his own channel to like do game development, I love listening and like reading up on how games were developed and like what happened to like, it's so interesting to me. So interesting to me. I clicked on New Game 1.3 after I clicked the stream for reference. Since sick as fuck, dude. I mean, I don't expect anyone to have the patience for this, but I'm gonna just link it anyway. There's this channel I've been listening to. I've known them for a while, but I never like really listened to them until this past few months, called Resonant Arc. They just do like, I love this idea. So basically, you guys know like book club in school? They do that, but it's game club instead. So like their patrons will pick a video game out of like a list, and then they will play that game up to certain chapters. And then every week they'll do like a 2-hour discussion about that segment of the game. And last year they did Xenogears, and it's long as fuck, but that's where I learned like a lot of this basically development lore. It's very interesting. That's it. It's very long. It's very long. It's essentially like a fucking 30 to 40 hour video essay on Xenogears, but it was fantastic. I was just like, damn, I really want to play this game. Like, I really want to play that game now. Is it like, why? Yeah, Did You Know Gaming is fantastic. Have you, dude, you know what's funny? Did You Know Gaming made a clips channel, and they don't post clips, bro. Like, it's just so funny to me. I got recommended like, Did You Know Gaming clips? And then it's like the video is 3 hours of Pokemon facts. I'm like, that's not a clip, dude. Like, it's great. Like, I listened to it, I'm like, this is fantastic, but that's not a clip. You know what I'm saying? I watched those, but yeah, those are banger videos, by the way. How you doing, Cody? Perfect sleep content. Exactly. I love hearing the lore behind game franchises, considering I'm big into Trails and development cycle. See, Trails is one that I want to learn about, but I still am holding back because I don't want spoilers. The reason why I was okay with getting spoilers for Xenogears and Xenosaga is because it's just really hard to play those games. You basically have to emulate if you want to do that. And I will, like, I'm going to play them on my Steam Deck, but brother, let's be honest. The Xeno games are like 60 hours minimum each, you know what I mean? But it's interesting. It's interesting. They do like posting hour-long videos on their clip show. Yeah, it's funny as fuck. Disgaea 7 was already shown. What the fuck? Yo, the protagonist looks cool. Bro is shirtless. I'm listening to you in the background. Go off has gotten me interested. Yeah. Oh my, it's very fascinating. Like, even if you don't like the gameplay of Xeno, its story is trying to tell so much, and it's insane how, I don't know, dude. Tetsuya Takahashi is like something else. He's something else. I sent you the perfect work story. Oh, okay. So that's like another thing, right? Is well, I don't want to. I'm not gonna spoil. So basically, you know how for Final Fantasy they make these things called Ultimania, where they kind of go deep into how the game was developed, or maybe like some extra story bits. They did that for Xenogears. It's called Perfect Works, but it was Japanese only, and somebody translated the whole thing into English. And what Perfect Works has in it is it's not just development history, but it has an outline for the entire saga that he was trying to make, the entire 6-episode saga. And it obviously it's not fully complete, but you can see kind of what he was trying to do with it, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Actually, our question: will you be streaming the Persona Music Festival? I don't think I can do it publicly. I had to sign like an NDA thing to not stream it publicly and shit like that. I mean, I won't stream it at all. I won't. Dude, I subbed to this guy recently because his titles were like fascinating and I want to check him out. Quincy, the Kaseki Nut. I was like, dude, I kind of want to, this shit sounds interesting. Oh, you said this is non-spoiler. Okay. I'm just wondering where Xenoblade X fits in the story. I have not played Xenoblade X. That's the only Xenoblade game I haven't played. But I don't tell me if this is true or not. Well, it's not a spoiler because I was reading people's sorry, I was reading people's theories on where Xenoblade X would take place in the timeline, and I was reading this stuff like 4 months ago, like way before Xenoblade 3 came out. So it's not a spoiler for the game. This is literally just people talking. And this guy was like, oh, maybe Xenoblade X takes place after 3, and it's like Xenoblade X is the world that transpired after the war ended in 3. And I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense. But obviously I haven't played Xenoblade 3, so. Oh my Jesus. Hold on, the state of play thing just went live. Let me put that shit to 1080p. Starting in 14 minutes, okay. I heard X was sort of like Xenosaga 4. Dude. Takahashi, bro, I swear. I recently watched the Did You Know Gaming video on... oh my god, I want to watch that one so bad. I really want to watch that shit because I want to see if they... Okay, listen, I love Kojima, but I always wondered why David Hayter didn't play Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5, and I found out it was because he really wanted to use Kiefer Sutherland, who is I believe he's an actor. Apparently he's a very good actor, but he wanted Kiefer Sutherland to play Snake because of, like, you know, he's like a big actor or whatever. And I feel it makes me so sad, man, because David Hayter is like the GOAT, bro, and he like deserves that. Which also, this blew my mind. I figured out that David Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake, wrote the X-Men movies from the 2000s, like X-Men 1 and I think X-Men 2 as well. I don't think he wrote X-Men 3, which is like crazy to me. I'm like, what the fuck? That's wild. Wait, no way. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he wrote like the scenario or something. David Hayter, X-Men. Was awarded the Saturn Award for Best Writing in 2000 for his work on X-Men. It's fucking crazy, dude. Okay, so he wrote X-Men 1 and then he co-wrote the screenplay for X-Men 2. David Hayter's a legend, bro. That guy's a fucking legend. I made it, Pog. My man. What's up, Andy? What's up, King? The thing starts in like 12 minutes. I know, right? It's crazy. I don't know, dude. I love listening to weird shit like that. It's so fascinating. The games industry is so cool to me, dude. I saw, if you guys know who NoClip is, they do like game documentaries on developers. They have an amazing one on Square Enix on the development of Final Fantasy 14 on like how it came back. One of the best documentaries I've ever watched. They're doing one on Crystal Dynamics soon, I believe. And that one, I think it's Eidos Montreal, which is really fascinating to me because those guys have had such a crazy fucking history of like games that they've made. Andy of the prime time. NoClip is good. Yeah, NoClip does crazy good shit, dude. I wanted to shout out Resident Arc because they don't have like a super huge channel, but like, man, they have like crazy good videos. Master trickster of streaming. God, I should have got water before I started. I am hella thirsty, bro. I wonder what we're gonna see, dude. I have no idea. It's only gonna be 20 minutes long, right? Their Hades doc. I didn't even know they did a documentary on Hades. I gotta watch that. You Pikmin 4? Dude, yeah. A lot of that direct was so good, man. They had a lot of good shit. Excuse me. One of the... I don't mean to keep going into like game development history, but Fatal Frame 4 coming is insane, dude. Fatal Frame 4 has a crazy history as well. That game was, I believe, directed by Suda51. If you guys don't know who Suda51 is, shame on you, because that guy's the GOAT. He directed No More Heroes, fucking Lollipop Chainsaw, Killer 7, I believe. That dude makes amazing games. And yeah, he directed Fatal Frame 4, which is wild. But that game was never localized, or I think it was localized, but it was never released. What song is this? You mean the previous song, right? This one? This is Battle Me Tama from Shin Megami Tensei 5. Shin Megami Tensei. Hey Chris, did you see that the Yakuza spinoffs were listed for... Yes, I did. One of my friends linked that to me. I can't believe that. They finally managed to do it. I didn't think they would. Since the actors... What, the people who represent the actor? Where's Metroid Prime 4? I know. I mean, I knew there was only one thing we were gonna see at that direct. It was either gonna be Metroid or Zelda. I thought it was gonna be Metroid. I thought they would hold Zelda until either late like this year, like the Game Awards, or early next year. It's honestly amazing. Cyberpunk Edge Runners has kind of saved Cyberpunk 2077. I still want to play that game, but I'm waiting until like all the updates are out. I do need to watch that anime though. The trailer looked amazing. Plus, I've talked about this before. Trigger, the studio that did Edge Runners, is like my favorite anime studio. I love the stuff that they've produced. Homie, there's no saving that game. Can you turn the music down a little bit? It's almost louder than your voice. Yeah, I got you. Is that better? Yeah, Trigger is crazy, bro. Anything good you've watched recently? I have come to realize that... How to explain this? I know that I like anime, but Jesus Christ, so much anime is like terrible. Like normally I don't mind bad stuff because I can laugh at it, but a lot of anime that I've seen from like lately is just so like excruciatingly like mid, I guess, and I think mid is worse than bad. Like obviously like Spy Family was amazing. I loved Spy Family. But the vast majority of anime nowadays, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I actually don't mind the isekai trope. I know a lot of people hate it. If I said that I hated isekai, bro, you might as well fucking hit me in the head, because most of my favorite games are basically isekai, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that, like a ton of anime nowadays is like, they're isekai, but they don't need to be an isekai, you know what I mean? Like, they're all fantasy, they're technically fantasy, but they just make it like, I don't know, isekai for some reason, and then it's just kind of like a pointless story beat. I mean, I watched Tomodachi Life recently. I don't think it was good, but it was really funny and it was really entertaining. So, have you ever seen the Goofy ad with the old people? Yeah, and they're like, "Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne." Like, it was like for like the Game Awards from like 2004 or some shit. That shit is great. ReZero is damn great. ReZero is pretty good. Is it Kingdom Hearts in that? Oh my god, did I said Tomodachi Life, didn't I? That's a video game. Tomodachi Game, yeah, that. It's okay. I mean, okay, it's not a good show, but it's really funny. We'll go with that. They're all not so well thought out. The exception is Mushoku Tensei, the show in the light novels. World building is crazy good. Actual isekai. See, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen Mushoku Tensei, but I've heard good things. That's what I mean. Is like, there's nothing wrong with an isekai. Like, with isekai as the genre, it's just that but like almost no stories that I'm seeing in anime is like actually using it, you know, to its advantage. JoJo Part 6 is pretty cool so far. Is it over yet? I mean, it doesn't matter for me. I need to watch more shit. I'm just waiting on more Code Geass shit. Oh, was that last movie not the last thing? Dude, I watched 3 video essays the other day on Code Geass and remembered how much I fucking love it. And then I rewatched the ending of R2 and was like, yeah, this is like the GOAT, dude. Like, rewatching the end of R2 made me sit back and be like, this is what I miss watching anime from. Like, I get more enjoyment out of stories and JRPGs and video games in general than I do out of a lot of media, if I'm being honest. Code Geass is still my number 1. I don't know what my number 1 is. It's between Gurren Lagann, Death Note, and Code Geass. I don't know which I like the most though. There's a new movie for Code Geass? I didn't know that. I mean, I need to watch the other films. I mean, I haven't seen any of them. The only Code Geass stuff I've seen is R1 and R2. I want to watch the spin-offs, like, what is it, Akito or something? I can't remember. I want to watch all the Code Geass shit. Have you seen Fooly Cooly? No, not yet, but I need to. This might sound weird, but the anime right now that interests me the most to watch is, I think it's called Bakuman. I could be wrong. Yeah, Bakuman. That's the one that interests me the most right now that I want to watch. Haikyuu not rank 1? I haven't seen it. Someday Hunter x Hunter will progress somewhere again. Hunter x Hunter is good, yeah. I liked it. But it's separate from the Lucian C2. Oh, okay. My parents will get mad at me for playing 2 hours of video games when they watch TV for 8 hours straight. Have you watched Better Call Saul yet? I haven't even finished Breaking Bad. I need to. Breaking Bad is fantastic. I just so I watched Breaking Bad as it was airing on Netflix way back in the day when I was in middle school. And I stopped watching it because I couldn't pay for Netflix anymore. So, and then I just like forgot about its existence. But I heard the finale to Better Call Saul was like masterpiece. The only thing I can tell you about Better Call Saul is like the memes are fucking hilarious. There's like a 3D fucking Saul Goodman. It's so funny. Somebody put him in the JoJo game, bro. Shit was hilarious. Hola, what's up, Luis? Is there a reason there's like a minute delay in the YouTube stream? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out stream settings and stuff like that. So like the stream I did this morning, I had normal latency. This stream I have low latency because I wanted to see the delay. I think next stream I do, whenever that will be, I'll try ultra low latency and see like how that goes. Basically, you sacrifice video quality for delay, like the delay to be closed, if that makes sense. Breaking Bad / Saul memes are always good. That's true, yeah. You better finish Breaking Bad or I'm gonna act up. Eventually. The thing is like, I feel like if I finish Breaking Bad, I have to start it from the beginning again. It wasn't as bad as your first stream? Yeah. If you want lower delay, turn the playback speed to 2x, by the way, it catches up. How the fuck do I do that? Like, can I do that with my chat? I watch series with my roommate though. I only read manga now. I stopped watching. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, I wanna watch or read manga. I guess I'm just lazy. I don't know, dude. The only opportunities I find to read are when I'm taking a shit and I'd rather play a game. But lately I haven't been doing that. I've just been kind of like sitting depressed on my toilet while I'm pooping. But I have some novels that I want to read. They're like Final Fantasy novels and shit like that. Good Omen is pretty good. Not gonna lie, you should watch that. Good Omen. Is that an anime? Or Good Omen? Oh, okay, I see. Fantasy comedy. I've never heard of this. Neil Gaiman. Wait, that sounds familiar. I know that person, I think. I only read webtoons because most of them don't get any adaptations. Yeah, I know people who only read webtoons, and I know some people who only read manhwa, because they tell me it's like way better than like current manga and shit like that. I can't say shit. I don't read anything, bro. What did you think of Chill? I think that was the last episode I watched, bro. I fucking screamed, brother. Dude, it was the Psychic Pebbles like walked into a fucking restaurant and the dude's just sitting, he's like, number 15, I want the number 15. I couldn't believe it. That shit was amazing.